This is it, the culmination of the season, or is it? Much like the Avengers this week, Carshalton Athletic are in the end game and they know victory is their only recourse. 3 points today against Bishop Stortford will see the Robins into the playoffs, but their visitors are also in the same boat. Carshalton sit 4th, Bishop Stortford sit 5th. Only 1 point between them. A draw perhaps no good to either side, as the likes of Merstham, Folkestone and Victor, and even outside Bet Worthing could all theoretically end up in the top 5 come the end of the afternoon. There's a few changes to the Carshalton lineup after the 1-0 defeat at Tunbridge Angels last Monday. Back into the lineup come player boss Peter Adenyi. Tommy Bradford's recalled, as is Omar Karoma, while Ola Sabamu drops back down to the bench after making his return from recent injury. Bishop Stortford, number 9, Jamie Cureton, the ex-professional, used to play for Norwich City, Reading, a host of other clubs, recently made his 1,000th career appearance as a professional and semi-pro, and he's got 25 goals so far for Bishop Stortford this season. He's going to be their real danger man today. The last time these two sides met, Bishop Stortford ran out 3-1 winners back in September. Their front two, Cureton and Ryan Charles, were on the score sheet. Alfie Mason as well on the bench today, but he also popped up. Mike Dixon equalised for Carshalton in that game, but they ended up losing it 3-1. It's a blustery grey day here at Carshalton Avenue, but the atmosphere is white hot as Carshalton go looking for that vital 3 points to ensure a playoff position. I'm James Barrett Sterling, and all the action will be here on Robins TV. Long from Papo. Karoma's onside, he's taking it down well. 18 yards. Couldn't work the space. It's away! It's there! Carshalton take an early lead. That might settle some nerves. It's Harry Ottaway's 8th goal of the season. He did it for Corinthian Casuals last year. Got them into the playoffs on the last day of the season with a late goal. But for Carshalton, he's done it early. 2 minutes on the clock. Carshalton Athletic 1, Bishop Stortford 0. Carshalton Avenue not the only ground to see early goals going in and the hunt for the playoff spots. As it stands at the moment, Carshalton are now sitting 2nd as Haringey Borough are now trailing 1-0. Merstham have raced into a 3-goal lead in their game, so they're sitting comfortable in the 5th position at the moment. But there's still a long way to go here. Ooh, good covering there by Charles. He done well to block Billy Bishop, but the ball thankfully ricocheted wide. Corbo now more central. Referee says play on. Bradford finds Ottaway. Karoma looking to burst forward. Opens up for him a little bit. Ottaway gets a shot off. And Adenyi couldn't guide it goalwards either. There's a book in there for someone. Little cheeky pull back there, the referee's saying. Good flick on by Charles. Cureton could be in here. It's dropped for Warman. Good save by Bishop. Fabulous opportunity for the visitors to get level there, but Bishop stayed firm and denied the midfielder. Good football all round that. Chance for Bishop Stortford to put some more pressure on the Carshalton goal. It's flicked on by Charles, just dropped wide. Carshalton don't have to force anything. They're 1-0 up. Forward by Papo, away by Oggy. And then he just calms things down in the middle there. Karoma pointed to where he wanted it. Tries to bulldoze his way through the middle of the player manager. Gets a bit of help from Corboa. Here's Ottaway. Neat little back heel. Can Corboa get on the end of it? He can! What a strike! Carshalton Athletic 2 goals to the good. Lovely build-up play by the Robins. And Ricky Corboa's 15th goal of the season settles those nerves around Carshalton Avenue even more. Lovely bit of play by Peter Adenyi just to kind of bulldoze his way through. Harry Ottaway with a little flick involved in yet another goal. And Carshalton Athletic go 2 goals to the good. Karoma went up there. Let's hope it wasn't a nasty one. That second goal for Carshalton, as well as steadying nerves, has kept them up in 2nd place at the moment. Haringey Borough still trailing 1-0. And the result the Carshalton fans will be looking at the moment is Tunbridge Angels still goalless away at Potters Bar Town, but a goal for them could change the complexion of things. Mersham have stopped scoring at Worthing, just the 3 for them in the opening 7 minutes. But still about an hour or so to go before anything gets decided. Mendy can't prevent the corner. Bishop Stortford have a chance to put some pressure on Billy Bishop's goal here. Corner kick goes into the 6-yard box. Free header, great save by Billy Bishop. Bishop is still live, and they bundled it in over the line. I think the final touch maybe came off Jack Thomas. Sam Robbins was there as well. Cureton, but nowhere near it really. Any good goal scorer will try and claim it though. But the most important thing for the visitors is they're back in the game. It's 2-1 to Carshalton Athletic. Corboa gets it into the box away. Here's Mendy. Towards the back post, free header. Caroma's put it into the side netting. Carshalton tried to respond straight away. Be another corner kick. Carshalton are going to have to switch on here. Bishop Stortford's goal came from a corner. Everyone for Stortford inside the 6-yard box. It's another free header. Henshaw's put it wide this time. Carshalton have got to start tightening up. Oh, it's gone past Rene. Bradford blocks it. And that is half-time here at Colston Avenue. Carshalton Athletic 2, Bishop Stortford 1. And as it stands at the break, Carshalton Athletic are sitting in second. Haringey Borough now 2-0 down at Dorking Wanderers. And more importantly, Tunbridge Angels are trailing Potters Bar Town 1-0. So if things stay as they are, Carshalton will be sitting pretty. Back underway here at Colston Avenue. Carshalton Athletic 2, Bishop Stortford 1. Really is game on now. No changes by either side of the break. Down the line by Reid, flicked on by Ottaway. Corboa fighting for possession, it drops back to Ottaway. The 2 goal scorers linking up nicely. Here's Bradford. Caroma on the edge of the area. Can he get a shot off? Blocked away, it's dropped for Bradford. Here's Corboa, he's onside. Sat the keeper down. He's done well to get back up, and the header's been flicked away by Robbins. Adenyi is trying to keep it alive on the edge of the area. That's got the crowd up. Here's Bradford. Spins, again it's been blocked, it's going to be a corner kick. Bishop Stortford, Charles, here's Oggy on the overlap. Pulls it back. Shot for Charles. Gets a shot off low, blocked away by Hamilton Downs. Good spell of pressure this, and Corboa just puts his foot for it. Caroma's after it. Janatta's come out of his goal, and he's given it straight to Caroma. Robbins is battling back, and Henshaw, who stretches out a boot and, well, let off for the goalkeeper there a little bit. Good bit of action there. And it goes into the 6-yard box. Warman swung a boot at it. There's a bit of a melee. Carshalton bring the ball away with Mendy, who knocks it up the line, and Caroma is onside. He's got Corboa in support. Heavy touch from the striker. Can he win the race? He can't. Now Cureton's in behind here. Tried to take it first time. Good save by Bishop. It's still with Cureton. Double save by Bishop. Keeping Carshalton's lead intact. A good duel that between striker and goalkeeper, and Bishop came out on top twice. Currently, as it stands, with just over 20 minutes to go, Carshalton are still in second. Haringey Borough are 2-0 down still, but Tunbridge Angels are now 2-0 down at Potters Bar Town as well. Not many would have foreseen that before kick-off. Mersham have added another goal, 4-1 to the good at Worthing, and they sit in fifth. Folkestone Invicta could still get involved if they can nick a goal. They're still currently goalless against Bognor Regis Town. Going to be a first substitution of the afternoon for the visitors. It's going to be Ben Sampaio to come off, and he's going to be replaced by Luke Callender. Callender has scored a few goals recently. He got what turned out to be the winner in the 3-2 against Brighton Sea Regent last Monday. Warman again, tries to get it in. Here's Charles. Back to Warman, who gets a shot off. Blocked away by Reid. Drops for Henshaw. Blocks again. Bradford gets a foot on the ball. It's going to be a corner kick. Here's Charles from 25 yards. Oh, Bishop didn't even move. That looked mighty close from where I was looking. There's going to be a second substitution for Carshalton. Omar Karoma's going to make way. And it's Taufik Alomaway to come on, so that's an attacker for a defender. Again, we'll have to see how Carshalton are going to reorganise here. Mendy's done well to win possession back for Carshalton here. And he's found Corboa, who's left the ball behind him. Mendy looks to forage forward, he's got Ottaway for support. Goes into the striker. Luke Reed is in oceans of space, now the ball goes out to him. Adenyi's gone short. He's found him. He's got Warman for company. It's back to Reed. Stabs it goalwards and it's bounced back off of him and gone out of play for a goal kick. I was talking to Luke Reed pre-kickoff. I said we need a goal from him. He hasn't scored since joining in the new year. To be fair, it's not his primary job, but he done well there to break forward and force the goalkeeper into a save. Ogie to throw the ball up high. Again, only half dealt with by the Carshalton rearguard. Goes short for Warman, who pulls it back to Childs. Blocked away by Alomaway, but the ball's still alive. Here's Curtin! Oh, it came off Hamilton Downs. Thankfully into the grateful arms of Billy Bishop. Corboa's nicked it. Here's Bradford, 18 yards, left-footed. Straight at the goalkeeper. This game really flowing from end to end now. Reed into Bradford. There's Fallen for Ottaway. He's onside. He's got Adenyi square. Oh, good block. He tried to take it goalwards. He had a Peter Adenyi square of him. Second substitution for the visitors. It's going to be Ryan Childs to make way for Alfie Mason. Mason looking to try and do some damage if he can. And there's another substitution for Carshalton as well. Peter Adenyi is made way for Danny Dudley. Thomas again. Werman. Ogie. Luke Reed. He's got round him a little too easily. Gives it out wide. Cross comes in from Mason, away by Papo. Still live for the visitors is Werman, over the bar. Here's Harry Ottaway. And that's it, Carshalton Athletic will be in the Bostik Premier playoffs this season. What a fantastic end to the campaign. 2-1 victors over Bishop Stortford today. Let's not forget the visitors had won 7 straight games in a row. You can see how much it hurts. Their players are on the floor, holding their heads. Jamie Curtin in the centre circle, can't quite believe it. But hats off to the Robins. They got started early doors. Harry Ottaway, second minute, thank you very much. Top goal scorer Ricky Corboa doubled that lead on 24 minutes. And although they conceded one from a corner on the half an hour, Carshalton, although they were hanging on a little bit towards the end, you never really thought Bishop Stortford would grab another goal. And it's another satisfying afternoon's work for Peter Adenyi and the rest of the Robins. So as it stands, Dorking Wanderers obviously champions. They won it a long time ago. But Carshalton Athletic finished second thanks to other results going their way. Haringey Borough stuttered to another defeat, 2-0 at the champions. Well, the big surprise of the day, Tonbridge Angels going down 2-1 away at Potters Bar Town. Merstham have also snuck in 4-2 winners away at Worthing, who dropped out of the race a long time ago. Folkestone Invicta did in the end win 1-0, but it wasn't quite enough to leapfrog into the mix. We'll pick the bones out of who Carshalton will have to play later on. We'll get all the post-match reaction. I've been James Barrett Sterling, and this is Robins TV.